Mr. Bush? No.
Barbara, do you know you're down?
Okay, I've just been told that Steve DeAnnabelle is a player out of Fresno at a Classic Billiards.
I want to drag Alex to come do commentary, but that would be too funny.
Oh, Alex, yes, we heard that story. I was telling the story
that was great.
About the story here on the stream about Alex and his commentating with ESPN.
That's hilarious. That's very classic Alex.
That was terrific. Okay, we have this new match is underway now. Okay, and this is Oscar Dominguez versus Steve DeAnnabelle out of Fresno Classic Billiards. Those of you just joining us, we're at the Chet Ito 3rd Annual Memorial Tournament.
Second, I think, right? Or third?
No, third. Yeah, it's third.
I was wondering why I got a free shirt that said second.
California Billiard Club.
In Mountain View.
And here in Mountain View. Beautiful
Oy vey.
Mountain View, I might add. Lovely venue, wonderful hall, good food, good service, good everything. Railbirds are coming out of the woodwork here. Pretty full house. I knew somebody would know this guy.
It's pool. Everybody knows everybody.
I'm telling you. Steve DeAnnabelle. That's how Chris Swart told me to pronounce it.
You would know.
So here we go. Stream brought to you this weekend by POV Pool. Stands for Point of View Pool. Ad. Oscar flops the 2-ball off of the table. I'd like to thank
Wow, that's unusual.
Kamui, our sponsor. Kamui Tips, Kamui Chalk, Kamui Products. Terrific. I have Kamui Tips on my cue, on my 2 shafts. I love them. And Daniel and I have been using the chalk. Just terrific. And of course, Mr. Statman Don Espinosa from Pool Tracks. And now we have that was a very quick rack, and
Oscar's down 1-0.
Guess what?
Still a race to 8 on the loser's side, which is always a nice thing.
That's right. Race to 8, anything can happen here. Incidentally, on this format, everyone, there is no magic rack allowed.
No, they will not allow you to use it.
Correct.
And it's rack for yourself, but your opponent can check your rack. Jump cues allowed, 3 foul rules in play.
But if the 9-ball goes in either of the bottom corner pockets.
Off the break, then it gets spotted.
That's right.
And you continue.
And that's about it for the rules and regulations here.
Terms and conditions.
Yeah, terms and conditions. And
please sign by the X.
exactly. And don't forget to dot the I's and cross the
Two balls
T's,
in
or
the break.
here in California, legal will get you.
We are a litigious state. Well, he broke well, made 2 balls, got stuck on the behind the 7, the 2 and the 3 together. I cannot tell if that's actually lined up for a combo.
See, I can't see. I forgot to tell Oscar again to move.
You see, I'm a short person, but I'll take
Maybe
a
we
look.
can move over a little bit.
Well, it's
Very hard
it's
to
not a
see.
wired combo. He could definitely make it. So he pushed out.
Oh, yeah. Well,
this-
that was smart,
Wow, that almost came back to hook
I
him.
think.
Well, he's kind of daring Oscar, I guess.
Isn't he, though?
You couldn't do the combo at this angle. I don't think it's very off angle. I mean, I don't know. Oscar's an elite player, so I don't know if he would try it. You could use the 3 to hold the 2 if you were trying to play safe, but then you have to thread the cue ball.
That's
Make sure
right.
you hide it.
Well, and Oscar's safety game has been so magnificent. Pinpoint. I don't know.
Yeah, his safety game got
Jumped tremendously.
busted wide open when he played Mora on table 6. It was all safety all the time.
Yeah, let me tell.
Well, he left him. He definitely let him a whole look at the ball. So.
Yeah, he sure did. I don't think he meant to do that at all.
Wow.
Like to thank everybody for coming into the stream today and joining us in the chat room. Somebody wanted to know if Amar Kang is here. He certainly is. He's in rare form. And our numbers have been really good. We so appreciate it. We actually are part of history today. We've hit the 40,000 live view in the last couple of 3 months since we've been doing this. It's all thanks to you guys out there. Really appreciate it. Well, I don't think Oscar is going to be quite so tentative this time as he was in his first match that we saw here on the streaming table. I think he's got it figured out.
He said that he hadn't played on a big table since the Swanee because he'd been working. And then, of course, in between working, he went to the bar table.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, in Reno.
So he feels that after the first match, even though it's a loss, he feels that he has a better sense of how the tables play and to adjust to the size. And, of course, I tell him you can't complain about the pockets because you're the one that made them that way.
Exactly. They've done the maintenance, and he and his dad, Ernesto, are going to refelt them right before the
next big tournament in April.
Yes.
That
So
will
they'll
not
be
help
brand
me
new.
at all.
Me neither. I know. We're going to be streaming.
It'll just take away another excuse for me to miss.
Skid.
Oh, these tables aren't fast enough. Oh, but the table's brand new. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I
Skid.
just suck. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it looks like Emmeline is on the
yeah.
hill versus her opponent who's at 3.
Oh, update. Great. Go, Emmeline.
Nice shot.
She's such a nice girl. I love her. She's got a great smile. She's always smiling.
Yeah, people like her balance out people like me. So that way the universe always works.
All right, we have an update here for the next match that's going to be coming up on the streaming table.
That's going to be a good match. That's going to be an excellent match. That's going to feature Dale Alpahora, who's one of the, I guess you would say one of the local pros. He plays like pro speed. He doesn't get out very much, but he does really well in tournaments. And then his opponent is actually Mary Rakin, also a local. And she's played on the Pro Tour. She's definitely one of the top players, women players in California.
Oh,
she's catches,
terrific.
and she catches in these men's events all the time.
Yeah, she's a great girl, too. I love that whole family.
Yeah, that whole family is just far too blessed in pool. I'm quite
Aren't
jealous.
they, though?
I think maybe they should adopt me, but it wouldn't help. But you never know.
First time I saw them was up in Reno, one of the Reno events, and it blew me away to watch those two girls shoot. It was years ago. I was just like, oh, wow.
Ball in the break for Oscar, no shot on the 1.
Okay, the Mr. Statman, Don Espinosa from pooltracks.net, has informed us that out of 36 breaks we have tracked for Oscar Dominguez and 9-ball, he stays at the table 72.222% of the time. Wow, was that?
That's a
interesting statistic.
Here, Oscar, let me give you some digits. They're not the ones that you think they are, but did you know that you stay at the table?
Did you know how much you stay at the table?
Push.
It's great stuff, Dawn. Thank you so much for helping out on all of this.
Can't quite tell what the angle is here. I'm guessing you could try to play safe by just hitting the one ball on the right side, sending the cue ball down table here. Or he could be tempting him with the bank. He went the other way. Leaves him an open
All
shot.
right, well, that's not necessarily a good thing to leave Oscar with an actual look at the one ball.
Well, this is kind of an ugly shot because of the angle that it's at. It's almost like a scratch shot. If he's going to shoot the natural angle, he can definitely hit it with high. You don't want to clip the 9.
Look at that.
Better to play safe.
Absolutely.
1-3-9, but that's not even close. Oh, look at this.
Oh, see,
Sick.
this is what I'm talking about. Oscar and his safeties, man.
I can't even tell if he stuck
That's
him on
brutal.
behind the 6. He definitely stuck him on the 8, so he has to be shooting off the 8. The 6, I don't think the edge of the 6 is in the way. The 4 is, that's for sure. He's going to try to force him to mess safe. Here we go.
Missed the one completely.
Move the balls around a little bit. I wonder. He's going to try the combo because the 3, 6, 8, and 4 are all tied up in that one corner.
What's that?
He's going to try the 1-9 because he's the other 4 balls up.
Oh, yes.
Have a little bit of traffic.
Sorry, Daniel distracted me there. Look at that.
Well, they have one short rack
Beautiful,
apiece.
beautiful shot. And we add another bead on the wire to Oscar Dominguez, who I don't think is going to be so forgiving in this match as he was his first match today. I hope I didn't miss a score. I believe it is 2-1 Oscar
I think so.
over Steve. I can't tell with those little tiny beads. That's okay. You told me I could make up the score, so
That's
now
right.
I'm all excited. Of course, I'll probably have the chat room all over me going, no, that's not it.
The score is 176 million to 1. Oh, wait, that's actually my chances of winning the lottery. My bad.
Oh, don't even talk to me about the lottery or Reno or gambling.
The
We have
lottery,
sworn not to go into casinos anymore.
the lottery is merely a tax on your dreams.
Unbelievable.
Dry break, safety attempt, and I think it's actually, yep, it works out.
Look at that.
Perfect. It's got a...
Wow.
I think actually Oscar can kick behind the 1 here.
I think he can.
I don't know how much room he has between the 1 and the 2, but he's looking at it. He can keep the cue ball behind the 2 and thread the 1 down table.
That's exactly what he's going to do. Go on the left-hand side. There you go. He's going to stick that.
He clipped the 5. Dangerous.
Uh-oh, that's way dangerous. You know what I'd be doing here?
I would be missing all over the place. But
No. We'd be pocketing the 9. Are you kidding me? We can't lose from here in the booth.
Oh, no, I know you're going to try to pocket the 9. All I'm telling you is that even if I were to try to pocket, I would miss. It's only a try to me.
I'm not going to care him.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
wow.
Jeez.
They made those side pockets tight for a reason.
Don't you know it? Wow. Boy, that was almost an OMG moment. Now, I heard that you've got... I don't know where I've been, but the chat room was telling me, and Daniel was saying, wait a minute, no, you have a blog called OMG WTF?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Unfortunately,
name.
yes. It was my little cousins picked the name. And at that time, they were all, little kids texting all the time. So I started a blog. Actually, not for pool. It was just to pass the time. And then eventually evolved into pool because I play pool. It's Nothing
I
spectacular.
think that's terrific, though.
It's a whole bunch of complaining because I'm a pool player. What else do I do best, right?
That's what we do.
Yeah, besides
we do
lose.
that really good.
It's like Emmeline won her match.
Yay, Emmeline. Go, go, go. Love it.
This is interesting.
Congratulations, Emmeline. We got to keep the girls going here in this tourney. There's so few of us normally in the pool world here on these kind of
I wonder
events.
if Oscar is going to try to make the 7.
I think he is. Oh,
I don't
behind
know.
the back even? Well, wait a minute.
I was thinking he might try to carry him the 7.
Has he
I don't
been
know.
hanging out with Efren and those guys a lot? Or, what's the deal here with the behind the... Unfortunately,
for it.
somebody asked in the audience if there's any online brackets anywhere. I don't believe there are. If there were, we would have known about it, and we would have certainly
Is that
enlightened you.
Mr. Sargent, I believe. And a little Lux gets a roll and makes a 7.
I know. I'm like trying to.
Barbara can't see it.
I can't see the shot because Oscar is sitting in front of me here. So.
And I'm just being mean and not letting Barbara see.
Don't you believe her? She's terrific. In fact, Daniel, you can just go eat, come back in a couple 3 hours. We're doing just fine.
Barbara's all, I got this.
I got this. I got help now. I got professional help.
Yes, it is Mr. Sargent.
Okay, the update. Emmeline Collado won her match. And the score was, it looks like 8-3. She won it
Yes, she
handily. Yay, Emmeline.
It's like Steve here is warming up a bit.
Now he's pretty fit for look at that.
It's like he's got, I don't know if you guys can hear, but Chris McDonald is actually down on his knees drawing his shot on the carpet behind us. That's so classic.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Because, they have tiled carpeting here, so he's using the carpet square basically as a representation of the table.
Oh boy, he
overcut.
badly overcut
Swish.
that. Look at
Almost
that.
on the cue ball.
But he avoids the scratch. Now, see, if that'd been me, the Whitey would have been in the hole.
Oh, you
That's
know.
been my luck.
Every time I scratch, I tell him the pocket's not tight enough. Every time I miss,
All right, somebody wants to know, Melinda, are you going to be playing in Tunica?
no, that's too far.
What do you mean too far? You get in a plane, flap the wings, you get
It
there.
is. Unfortunately, I'm a working stiff, and I have to be really selective with the tournaments I go to.
Oh, I understand, man. It's expensive.
Oh,
Okay, Oscar?
Rodney missed a shot like that.
I know.
It's something about shooting off the rail with the...
Wow.
I'm just speaking for myself here, but I feel like these red circle cue balls...
I don't like them.
They take English like easier, I would say. Like it's very easy to masse if you're shooting off a rail.
But
Although Mr. Dianabel here showed me that I was wrong, because he hit that with
of
authority.
course, that's what they do. But do you really like this better than the Measle ball?
I don't really have a preference. I mean, I just play with whatever equipment is provided by the venue. I just like to play.
Well, me too, but I am more used to the Measle ball than I am the red dot.
It is kind of unusual because you go from tournament to tournament and it changes.
It changes a lot of things.
I mean, all you can do is just try to get to the venue early enough that you get to hit balls so you know what you're playing with. You can
Yeah,
practice
you're
with
right. Okay, well, Steve D'Annabelle, and he's got a big fan club right behind us here.
Yeah.
We got, you know what? We got music. We got
It's
fan
2-2.
club action. We've got we've got railbirds. We've got it all here for you at the 3rd annual Chet Edom Memorial Tournament.
You want to come do some commentary,
California
Alex?
Billiard Club here in Mountain View, and it's getting a little.
That was
we're
Alex.
having quite a ruckus here tonight with.
Alex trying to pull crap on us here. I asked him if he wanted to commentate. He said no.
Aha! They just want to harass. Okay, we've got a match. It is now 2-2. For Oscar Dominguez and Steve Annabelle. Hope you're enjoying the show here. If you're really liking it, we'd love to have another camera, so log into povpool.com, hit that donate button, $5, whatever. We appreciate anything you can donate, and maybe we'll get a second camera one of these days. Fun-filled action adventure here coming from Mountain View. Melinda Wang in the booth. Helping out the barbecue. Although she kind of wrote the book on the streaming, she's been doing this a lot longer than I have.
No, I haven't done any of it. I just
you've been doing it way longer than I'm virginous when it comes to streaming. Just starting out.
What a safe.
I'll probably get in trouble for that. Somebody will come on and go, say what?
Oh. If you ever feel self-conscious, just have a beer. And then it just all goes away.
I don't know, but did you ever get any hate chat?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you can't please everybody all the time.
Oh, I agree. First time I saw one, I'm like, wah! Now I'm like, okay.
There's always somebody out there that's going to not
well,
like
everybody's
what you're
got
doing.
an opinion, and they're right to their opinion, and
Well, as
I
they say,
guess
it's
my
all they got right
answer to that is if you're not enjoying it, well, then don't watch.
now. I think Oscar's got a shot here. It looks kind of close because the 7 seems to be really, really close to the path that the cue ball needs to take, but it's cueing low.
Wow.
Safety instead. Oh.
Oh, no.
Wow, but then
oh,
one
no,
went
no
inside.
safety.
Yeah, now he's stuck behind the 7. He's probably going to just try to kick it, send the cue ball down table, and leave the cue ball up here. Yep, just like that. Here we go.
Good shot.
Use the...
He's been
possible
doing
hold.
some great safety play, too. I'll tell you, Oscar, his safety game in the last, year or so has just shot out of the roof in terms of placement, speed control, what have you. It's a joy to watch because it gives me ideas. I always learn. I watch and I'm like, oh my
yeah,
God, I hadn't even thought about that as a safety.
He's a joy to watch and a pain to play.
Oh, and yeah, no kidding.
But even then, when you're playing, it's still nice to watch. And it just trickled out. I'm not sure that you would want to make this ball. I don't know what kind of angle he has in the 2.
Yeah,
but I do know the 3 is
I don't know.
3 doesn't really have a pocket, so
That's
he's going center.
it's going to be really.
If he
Is he
makes it,
playing pure center? Oh, he's cutting it. Wow, gutsy shot.
and a scratch. That is.
He scratched too. See, that's what I'm
error.
missing is when he's in the way there and I can't see. Wow. Okay, well that brings Steve here, Deannabelle, back to the table with ball in hand. I don't know about. I'm going to ask you a question. I need to know this.
Yes.
When you get ball in hand, are you happy or are you like, are you kidding me? I've got ball in hand. I hate ball in hand.
How could you ever hate ball in hand?
When you now are presented with 6 opportunities of different decision making other than what it would have been had it just been on the table, and then you overthink it and then you play it wrong and then you're like, are you kidding me? I had ball in hand. I should have run out.
You're just kind of not supposed to think about that. I mean, I can't
So
imagine
I'm thinking
that.
too much.
I was about to say that's probably what it is. If you're
right.
Well, when you're confronted with all the possibilities, it was Efren is the one that actually said, at any given time, there's 3 shots for you on the table. They're depending on how you feel. I mean, any one of them could suit you or could not. But your job is to basically look at that and pick the one that has the best percentage for you. So when you think of it that way,
Okay.
you can't be lazy about it. Sometimes, I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but it's kind of easy when you're in a match and you're just not really in it to get lazy. Oh my God, he scratched again.
Look at that. What's going on here? Is that scratch number 2 now in a row or not?
Yeah.
Is he on 2?
Well,
Wow.
Steve has to tell him this if he's on 2. He has to acknowledge.
I know,
I don't
and
know if they did that.
Yeah, maybe he's not on 2. Yeah, he is on 2. Don Espinosa. Thank God for Don Espinosa. At least he's keeping track of something. That way we can talk. Yeah, if he doesn't let him know, if he doesn't acknowledge, yeah.
Steve is really straight on this one. He's going to have to punch it all the way over for the 6.
Oh, my God.
See, that's what happens on a table like this, that tight. You don't really have all that much pocket to work with. You got to cinch the ball. You
Yeah,
don't
but
really
he
get position.
moved on that shot, too, a little bit.
Well, he felt the heat of the shot. It's a difficult shot if you want to get position on the 6. Which basically is going to give Oscar more confidence because basically
Oh, you bet.
he hasn't been punished, for his 2 scratches.
That's exactly right.
I mean, Oscar still has to get out, but he's got to like that he got, more than a second chance. Really.
Oscar's like, yeehaw. Look at this. I get back.
Nice shot. That was really nice. He might have a little angle.
He should be fine here, though. No,
Have to just take a steep cut. That's not too steep.
Yeah. Is checking to make sure that he knows whether or not that 8 ball is actually frozen or not. Makes a big difference. Looking pretty darn good, and Steve's not giving it to him. He's going to make him shoot it. Okay.
I wouldn't give it to him either. I wouldn't
Me
give anybody
neither. Well, I
anything on
don't
this
give
table.
anybody anything either, but I also get busted for that sometimes.
Why would you get busted for
Well,
it?
I don't know. People just...
I
It's like,
tell
oh,
them-
that's disrespectful. And
No,
I'm
it's
like,
not.
well, you know what?
I have
You could
actually-
miscue.
No, that's not
Anything
even...
could happen.
I've heard that before, and I tell them that actually I respect you so much that I expect you to make this ball. So it's not disrespect to
Oh,
me.
well, I like that.
And I feel that when people don't concede to me, it's the same thing. They expect me to make this, and I'm good enough to make it. So
No,
why
yeah.
would that be a problem?
Okay, well, I'm going to take lessons from you.
You definitely should not. It would just frustrate the heck out of you.
No. You know what? I think all viewpoints are interesting and important and bring something to the table. All right, we have Oscar Dominguez now at 3 versus Steve D'Annabelle at 2.
He had the one tracking towards the pocket. Oh, interesting.
I'll say.
I wonder if he could carry this. He could. This is really... Oh, actually, that might be very close, but still possible. Oh, why do you make me shoot when I work?
There it goes. Oh, man.
I know that feeling because I.
Isn't that
did
the truth?
Too. But he got behind the 8.
Okay, that's a sitting quack quack. I want to say quack quack.
A duck.
But look at where he left the cue ball.
I can't see. Where
I don't know that he can
is.
get around that 8 to get to the 1.
I mean, as a hack, I almost want to just make the 9 and give him ball in hand. And
Absolutely.
run out, but I'm not sure that he can do that where the 3 is, and he's considering that also.
What a leave he got out of that shot.
Every now and then we all get rolls, and sometimes we get it with butter.
Well, boy, it's been a while since I had a roll. My rolls all go into Whitey goes into the pocket.
Well,
I don't know what's going on
there
with
we
that,
go.
but I've got the curse, and I need to get rid of the curse.
What, the scratching?
Yeah, it just seems like lately it doesn't matter what I do, the white ball is going to hit a ball and go into a pocket somehow, some way.
Oscar is putting together his jump cue, which actually has a Purple Heart shaft, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, well, we watched him jump earlier today on the stream, and he's very skilled at it. Yep, here we go. See what he does. He's got to come back for the 2, too.
Just want to
Gonna
get the
make-
1 out of the way.
Look at
Nice
that.
shot. Sick as.
Wow. Hit that 3, and he's going to line up.
That's about as
Nice
perfect as it
shot.
gets.
Bravo.
Sick. Oscar made some really nice jump shots in his match against Raj, the tar match.
Yes.
I remember that. I was really surprised. Well, I guess I'll just go steal that jump cue then.
That's great. Look at this. He's out. He's out. You know what he's going to do? He's going to pocket the 3. He's going to take that 4. He's going to come back and play the 5-9. He's done.
See it? All right, you go ahead and tell Lindy that I told you.
Needs his extension on this one. This is an interesting extension that he has.
It looks like it's built from a PVC pipe.
Yeah, but he has like an actual real butt of a real cue.
Oh.
Looks like he has the real butt of a real cue.
Well, it's the same width, so that way your hand doesn't feel like it's not in the right position.
Isn't that, wow.
It's the same familiar feeling.
Familiarity. It's a good thing. I have to talk to him about that.
There it goes.
And just like that, short rack here
Wait till the
puts
ball's
Oscar Dominguez at 4 versus Steve DeAnnabelle at 2 in a race to 8. You are watching POV Pool, Point of View Pool, streaming to you live from Mountain View, California Billiard Club, covering the 3rd annual Chet Ito Memorial. And Chet Ito, what an interesting guy Chet Ito was. Actually, a nuclear engineer. And
awesome.
applied this principle to building this hall here. Had to argue with this used to be a used car dealership.
One tracking towards the pocket again.
Yeah. Took him a year to convince the guy to let him to build a pool hall. And then took his time and did it right.
Yeah, this room has definitely won, like, I think the best billiard hall in America.
Absolutely.
It's got to have won at least once.
It's fantastic. I love it here.
This is without a doubt my favorite room of all time.
All right, well, that's going to work out.
I think Oscar can see it. I don't know what kind of angle he is. I think he's just wondering whether he wants to go above or below the 2 ball. Or play safe.
Wow. Well, there you have it.
He hid Steve from the entire ball, so. I don't know if he can actually kick it this way. I thought the 2 was kind of in the way. The 5 might be in the way in the other direction. Nice.
Well, there we go.